Hey, thanks for coming by. Thank you so much for the bits and the sound redeems. That's very generous of you. I really appreciate that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No
I gotta get the
chat,
13.
only
There we
fight.
go.
Oh my goodness. Good night, Andrew.
What the hell is it?
Have a good one.
Awesome.
Which this is Megan requested this specifically. J Chili. I hate Caillou so much. I hate Caillou so much.
Come on! That was nothing. My mind is shot.
Right?
Oh no, J Chili, no.
Yes, J Chili. I would think
All right.
Snog.
Everyone
Doesn't
lives
Snog
happily
win?
ever after, and nothing bad ever
If
happens.
I don't do it now, it's not gonna happen.
Do it.
Nick, I love
Do
you. I
it.
miss you. Thank you so much, everybody, for donating. Here we go.
Oh god. Oh
in.
no. It's happening.
It's already happening.
Oh
amazing.
no. This is what regret looks like, chat.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Pepper fires in the chat.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
I think it's affecting. Taking quite a few
You-
swigs
you
of that
think?
drink. Oh yeah, it's hitting him.
He said he had a mostly full tissue box. Megan,
Oh,
do you have the
no.
backup tissue box?
Oh
Or
yeah, you're never far from tissues in this house.
that's good.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! Oh! Oh!
That kind of worked.
What happened?
Oh,
Did he skip off the rock and go straight up in the air?
Yeah.
Ah.
He like hit right here and it shot him straight up in the air.
That kind of
Oh
worked.
my goodness. I built a stock market in my capital. It's time to change the rules of the game so that I win. Everybody, Megan, Woof, if you two could just kindly tear down a few of your buildings so that I can win this game.
No,
What do you mean?
get out.
I don't understand. I built the stock market.
No.
I built the stock market. I get to make the rules. I'm rich.
Let me enunciate. Fuck. There you go. I explained it.
Yeah.
It's a highly technical term. This thingo over here. The face thing.
The bunny, yes.
Let me know when you start. I've talked.
Don't start yet.
I'm
no.
not.
Alright.
Somebody started it.
Fucking did it. I did
The-
not.
Potatoes, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Not potatoes. And gives Ephema bardic inspiration. Because there's one thing he knows about Ephema is that she loves
She
potatoes.
loves potato.
Okay, here we go.
Tell them how you really feel, my love.
That's a spicy meatball. Hold on. I just had a bounce again. Okay. Did that last time where I went to dive and it just bounced off of nothing. See, that's what happened. It Somebody type the salt command in chat, please. Exclamation. Posh British. Hello, Daddy. Nobody clicked that. What am I doing?
Be careful out there.
I was born in the darkness. Hold on.
I just need hands up. Hello, chat. How are we doing today, everybody? Oh man, Neo Brave Conscript Pie. It's lovely to see you. Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. How's everybody doing? So a couple things to get out of the way before we begin with Crusader Kings is your head ain't empty today. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Are you saying that, but not in the good way? Oh, no problem, Pi. Actually, one thing I wanted to do was actually I meant to get to this last week when we were talking about it, but I wanted to take a look at that salt mine that you were telling us about in Poland. Which, hey, Milneus, welcome. Which, look at these pictures. Like, wow. Why did they do this? It's a salt mine, yeah. This is actually incredible. And look at this. The sculptures. Got like some sort of a pool here. This is crazy. Like, I was looking at this a little bit earlier, and it looks incredible. Willitska? Is that how you pronounce it? Probably not. Probably not even close. Yep. Winter. Yeah. Almost winter, still winter, and road construction. It's true. It's true. Not a word of a lie. When I was a young man, when I was but a lad, sleepy. That's what it sounds like when you're in the Willitska salt mine.
Vegetables, Daddy.
And you, oh my god, flannel. I said the last part wrong. So Will is right. He found a new one. Oh my goodness. Haha, sleepy welcome. So when I was just hey Snoz, no problem, man. Thanks for the lurk. So when I was a young man growing up in Northern Ontario, the only okay. Let's grab this and we'll copy paste it. The only month, there was 1 year where the only month where it did not snow was July. We had a freak snowstorm in August, which was a lot of fun. Because we were out in it was still like 25 degrees Celsius outside. So it was snowing enough to like pile up snow, and of course it was melting very quickly, so it was very wet snow that we could put into snowballs. So we were out in our t-shirt and shorts in mid-August having a snowball fight. It was very strange.
Wielikska.
Wielikska? That can't be right. Come on. That's right. There we go.
Wieliczka.
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 Wieliczka. I'm ready. I'm ready to go to Poland. I'm ready to go to Poland and visit you at the McDonald's where you work, Pi. And then check out the Wieliczka salt mine. All right. you, bye. I just wanted to show you one more thing before we start with Crusader Kings. Is I have a there we go. I actually have, oh my goodness, Anon, the true hero. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to Mill News. That's so generous. City of Lodz.
Ouch.
Ouch. that can't be right.
Ouch.
That sounds like somebody's hurt.
Ouch.
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 That's the sound someone. That's the sound someone makes when you slap them.
Ouch.
Really? It means boat. That's amazing. That's incredible. Kay, welcome. Welcome. And once again, anonymous gifter, thank you for gifting a sub to Milnews. Milnews, enjoy those emotes. All right. One more thing I wanted to show you guys before we get started is I have a special stream coming up on Friday. It is the 400 follower special stream. We reached our ghosts. Sorry, I read my name in the chat. We reached our goal of 400 followers. And so this is a stream where I'm going to be wearing oven mitts for the whole stream. I got some special chili pepper oven mitts. I'm going to be wearing them the whole stream. And I'm going to be playing games that are nominated by the community in Discord. So if you haven't done so already and you want to say in which games I play, you want to tell me which games you want to see me play during this stream while wearing oven mitts, please go to the Discord, please go to the suggestion box channel and nominate a game. Or if somebody else has already nominated your game and you think, hey, that's a good idea, give it a reaction emote. I don't have many games nominated yet. It looks like I'm playing Farming Simulator, which I think is a really interesting choice. I've never played a Farming Simulator game, so I don't know how entertaining that's going to be. Kay, what's your question? What is your question? But I'm also going to be just doing some fun stuff with bits as well. So you can see there that on the left-hand column, there's during Friday's stream, if you contribute 100 bits, you can ask me anything. If you contribute 300 bits, you can get me to draw some fan art of you, all sorts of things like that. And on the right-hand side, there's some cumulative community goals, right? So I'll have some sort of a tracker up. And, once we reach 1,000 bits, then I'll mix a drink while wearing oven mitts. At, say, 3,000 bits, I'm gonna order myself a pizza that night. If we reach 3,000 bits before supper time, which is going to be most of the way through, there will not be actual baking Brave Conscript, which is going to be most of the way through the stream before I order my pizza, because I'm going to be starting at 2 p.m. my time. You're going to get a chance to tell me what to put on my pizza, which will be a whole lot of fun. So that's kind of what's coming up on Friday. So get your suggestions in on the Discord. And yeah, I can't wait to see. I'm looking forward to playing some of those games with you guys. You can find that picture in the announcement section of my Discord. If you didn't have enough time to really take a look at it, you can find it on my Discord under announcements, and suggest games to play on that stream in the suggestion box channel. Neo, here we go. You're from Canada when you don't know or care about the fuss with Cuba. It's just a cheap place to travel with good cigars and no Americans. That is 100% true. That is 100% true. Like, even my dad, who's extremely conservative, loves vacationing in Cuba, right? What is that? Uch. If Lodz is Uch, that's what? Uchbeds? Uchbeds? Is a swan a boat bird? Oh my goodness, Anonymous Rat, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much for the follow, Anonymous Rat. Will there be actual baking? I already answered that one. Anonymous Rat, how are you doing? Please say hello in chat. Please introduce yourself. Welcome to the Pepper Patch. If you feel like it, if you just feel like lurking and you were dropping a follow, that's fine as well. I appreciate you. So I'm going to be DM for the first time. There's a trap, and it says the lead character must succeed on a DC 10 dexterity saving throw or fall in. Does that mean they have to roll more than 10? Yeah, it means that they have to roll on a d20, and they get to add their dexterity save, right? So every character has, in fact, you know what I can do? I can show you. Hold on. Let me get into Roll20 real quick. Let me grab actually, let me just grab a D&D 5e character sheet. Just a random one. Now let me see if somebody's got one on that's been filled in. Here we go. This is one that's been filled in. All right. So, Kay, I'm going to show you this. So here's one, not yet. So here's one that's already been filled in. You see right here, this is the saving throw, right? Okay, this is their saving throws. So when it says that you need to make a dexterity saving throw, they roll a d20 and they add the bonus under dexterity saving throw. Okay? So in this case, this character's saving throw is -1. If they roll a d20, subtract 1 from the result, because their dexterity saving throw is -1. If that result is 10 or over, so if they meet the number, then they succeed, right? If it's 10 or over, they don't fall in. If it's 9 or under, they do fall in. So that's basically how it works, okay? Some chat interaction games like Choice Chamber. I would love to do that, Pi. Go head into the Discord and suggest it. I know that Megan suggested a couple games. Like Megan suggested Dead Cells with Twitch integration on. Choice Chamber would be tons of fun to play with oven mitts on. You'd have a dragon. You'd have an owlbear. Good. Those are good choices. The guy with the map of Canada tattooed on his butt. Every time he sits down, Quebec separate. That's a good one. I haven't heard that one before. Oh my goodness. Neo, that's so good. Oh no, hey. No, I'm happy to help a new DM out. Anytime, Kay. Anytime you have questions for me about DMing, please ask. I am so happy to help new DMs out. And if anybody's a new player for D&D, yeah, please ask anytime. Okay, so I think we've got that all out of the way. I haven't set my game capture yet because I'm a pro streamer. There we go, professional streamer right here. Don't have my game capture set. Let me move my camera down a little bit. There we go. More of the map is visible. All right. So folks, we have recently, the last time we played, we conquered the King of Scotland as Gilablan of the House Comgal. Our first heir is Caindleban Machshoraz, our grandson. Is he our grandson? No, he's our nephew. Okay, he's our nephew. Our brother's son, right, is our player heir. He's a decent character, and he is currently the Count of Strathern. Right? So we beat back the Ailpins in Moray, the traditional heads of the Scottish dynasty. We beat them back. They're pretty powerful still. So we're gonna have to try to divvy them up a little bit further if we're gonna hold on to this. All right, so they're kind of our key threat right now. We also beat back the Vikings. We've subjugated the Hearse up on the Faroes, up on the Faroe Islands. I think this is the Faroe Islands, right? No, these are the Faroe Islands. These are the Orkneys up here. So we've subjugated them. Thanks for the hydrates, chat. I rated someone who were playing a D&D game, but it was a PC game, also action heavy. I was confused. I was associated D&D with the board game, also more role-playing and turn-based action. There's never an answer to. They're too busy. Can you explain what that was? So that was Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance, which is a new action game set in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting of the D&D universe, based upon characters from the R.A. Salvatore novels. And so it takes place in Go Slaughter the Monsters in the Sea. Sadly, no, that's just an artistic depiction. Although you can get events where you actually like go whaling and try to harpoon a whale. I don't know if I think that might be Norse only though. I don't know if I get those events. So Brave Conscript, that's basically a squad-based action game similar to things like Vermintide. So it doesn't play like D&D, but the whole thing is that it has concepts from D&D like the 6 stats. It has feats, but it's sort of transposed not as a turn-based RPG, but as an action squad-based hack and slash kind of game. I have that game as well as Snosberries in chat. XX Snosberries XX very, very generously gifted it to me, and I'm very grateful for that. I played a little bit of it. I would say that it retails for $51 Canadian, so probably $40 US. I don't know if you're American, Brave Concert. No, you're not. You're located in the EU, I believe. So no, but I don't know what that is in euros. But it retails for about $51 Canadian. I would say it's a fantastic game in single player. The very first thing that they really need to do is happy 420 on the East Coast. I would say the first thing that the Dark Alliance devs and publishers need to do is upgrade their servers. Because there's some, like when I was playing with Cauliflumps and I live quite close together. We normally, hey Vinyl, we normally have like a ping of about 20 to 30 with each other, and we did with Dark Alliance. I was playing with Cauliflumps yesterday. We did have a ping of 20 to 30. Aw, I love you too, leader. Panda Stencil. So yeah, we did have a really low ping playing that game with Cauliflumps yesterday. But even with a very, very, very low ping, we were having issues with enemies would make directional attacks like straight ahead, and I would be behind them, and then I would be hit. There's a lot of rubber banding of enemies around, like a really, really high amount of enemies rubber banding, to the point where I think the server side info on the game and the client side game animations are not matching up, right? Which is probably indicative of overloaded servers. So I think they went live without the multiplayer infrastructure that they need. Oh, Brave Conscript, you're not... oh, I thought you were in Denmark, Brave Conscript. My mistake. Our currency and games tend to be relatively cheap. Nice. Nice. There you go. Yeah, Vinyl, how's Collie doing, and how are you doing today? What's the day look like in the Vinyl Flumps household? Alright, so we've got Scotland that we've conquered. England is divided between the Anglo-Saxon lords, and without the Viking threat, they're not going to get the Danelaw event. And the Danelaw event would have allowed this guy to claim, this guy or this guy here, to claim the Kingdom of England title. So without that, I think we're in a good position to divide and conquer England here. Wales is divided now that Gwynedd has split. Ireland is divided. Can I go after Iceland? He's allied to Meath, which is potentially problematic. Can I... Okay. So I can't easily... Okay, conquer duchy. Do I have... Yes. Their military strength is inferior to ours. Okay. I think that might be where we go. You got your vaccine shots this morning. Feeling fine so far? Good, 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 good. That's good. I don't know, like, whether games are expensive or cheap, I don't know if that indicates, like... I think it indicates, like, cost of living in a given area, but I'm not sure. Alright. So, shall we start off today, right, with a good old war? Let's invade the Jarldom of Iceland. Now, the thing is, Pi, I think that's an excellent idea. Here's the thing. If I were to raise an army, the way that, Ave Imperator, Ave Cult Cow. Cult Cow, you're the one I was thinking of who's from the EU, I think, not Brave Conscript. Gotta go back to scrubbing. All right, cleaning day. Yes. Okay. Okay. You're the one I was thinking of. My mistake. My mistake. So here's the thing. The way that naval invasions work in this game, Pi, is if I raise an army, what I do is I direct them into the ocean. Right. I click on the army and I right click on a sea tile here, a sea space. And then it'll cost me money to put them on boats to ship them across. So you don't build your own navy in this game or troop transports. You just march your army into the ocean, and then it will charge you money to put them in the ocean. So the reason why I think I may not invade Iceland is because they are religiously and culturally different from me. And that means that there's going to be a lot of rebellions, and that means I'm going to have to spend a lot of money. No, not like CK2. No. Otherwise, I would totally do it. But I'm anticipating a lot of rebellions from here. So I'm going to wait until I actually have a better income before I take Iceland. Cult Cow, you will win. Yeah, leader's right, you will win. I believe as well. Okay. Let's... Why can't I do this? I already did a subjugation war in my lifetime. Okay. All of these are different duchies, so that's not a... Let's expand on our own border here. Okay, raise all here. Okay, I'm going to personally lead this army. Actually, no. I'll just take this army into... There we go. And then this army... Because he can't possibly... Oh! Captain Sulislaw. They're a mercenary company. Okay. I am Alba Tex 11722. I am indeed Alba, Scotland. So yeah, and also welcome. Happy to have you in the chat. Is this a game that you're familiar with? Should read your god tier pun in the chat. What is your god tier pun? Cult cow. You will win, I believe. What? Oh, they Denmark. They Denmark. Pfizer first, then just got Moderna. Oh. See, they're spending the money on a seaborne invasion. I don't know what the pun is. Can you explain it to me? I'm sorry, leader. I'm sorry. I just don't. I'm just too smooth brained today to get it. Oh, he's sneaky. All right. Okay, hold on. Fun fact, Denmark is where Legos were made. They Denmark. Oh, how does a bear claim their hibernation home? They Denmark. I get it. I get it. I get it. They mark their den. Haha, I found it. Sorry, I thought when you said the comment before, I thought you meant like the comment immediately before. It's like, I actually don't get it. Yeah, Legos were invented in Denmark. And Lego was actually a pretty, like, as far as toy companies go, they were a pretty progressive toy company. Like, for their time. So I remember reading a letter that was put in Lego boxes in the 1970s, and it talked about, like, just letting your kids build whatever they wanted out of their Lego, right? And if it's you know, if a girl wanted to make a rocket ship, then that's fine. If a boy wanted to make a princess castle, then it's fine, because the point of Lego is children using their imagination or whatever. I thought that was really cool in the 1970s, because if you know anything about, like, if you lived in the 1980s or 1990s, you know that toy advertisement became extremely gendered at that time. Like, extremely gendered. Which is why the whole idea of girls don't play video games, this is why that started, right? Is there wasn't a gender division in video games in the early days of video games, like Atari and whatever. That wasn't until the Nintendo days in the late 80s and the 90s when people really started gendering video games. You were not there, Sleepy. You were not there. What is this? Hold on. What is this? What the heck? Look at this. Look at this. This is the Legos kids are playing with these days. There's like a Mad Max. There's like a Mad Max road bandit firing a cannon at a gigantic samurai machine while a spider looks on. Okay. I've never seen Bionicle, no. How's the music? How's the music? You guys can hear it? Did I miss anything? What do the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Titanic have in common? They both look good until they hit the ice. Ha! Ha ha! Get wrecked, Toronto. You know that the Toronto Maple Leafs, I do believe by now, I do believe by this point the Toronto Maple Leafs officially have the longest dry spell in professional sports. Very, very famously, it used to be the Boston Red Sox in baseball after they traded away Babe Ruth in like the late 20s or the mid 20s or something like that. Hey Neo, hey, listen, thanks for hanging out. Ranting Andy, I still have no idea what to do with your custom command. You've given me too broad a brush to paint with. I have no idea what to do. If you give me, you know what? If you were to give me a clip from your channel, if you have a clip from your channel that has a good soundbite of you saying something, I would definitely grab that. Okay. Gilablan, naval speed, siege weapon effectiveness, hit and run. Let's do siege weapon effectiveness. I don't know if we even have siege weapons unlocked yet, but whatever. So I'm sorry I haven't had. I'm sorry I haven't put. There, we won the war. I'm sorry I haven't put that custom command in yet. I just don't know what to do with it. All right. I am now the Duke of Cumberland, in addition to all my other titles. Now, this is part of the Duchy of Northumbria, which I now own all of. So what I could do... I'm actually going to just hold on to that right now. I'm not going to create it. So because if I have more than Tenestry elective, how do I change away from elective monarchy? Succession. Confederate partition. Designate heir I can't do. Is there a way to change this? Nah, whatever. Whatever.
ピーキールニックせず、I am the Duke of Cucumberland, and all other vegetables should burn.
I'm the Duke of Cucumberland and all other vegetables should burn? I mean, a pepper is a fruit, not a vegetable, so that's okay. But I don't know if we want to say that about... I don't know if we want to put that on Cauliflumps, poor guy. You don't think you have good clips? Being up the English is an old and proud Scottish tradition. Glad to see it enforced here. Absolutely, Cult Cow. Even though that guy was Irish, we're going to beat them up too. Very limited selection. Okay. I'm going to think of something. Something will come to me. Alright. Now that we just newly conquered that territory, where are we increasing control? All the way up in Fife. Okay. Now this guy is for the taking. Can I afford to conquer? All right. Let's get Ulster right here. It's going to cost me 188 prestige, which is a lot. Oh, and his military strength is actually quite similar to ours. Iceland and Thrundalug are his allies. So it's those ally ships that he has, those alliances, if I can actually speak. Oh, and I have a mercenary company that is going to be leaving me pretty soon. All right. Who's she? Athol. I've been hosting your Chancellor, Chieftain Idnaf, for several weeks. He has helped me truly
Flannelsaurus wants to play a round
see
of
the
two
splendor
truths and a
of the
lie.
realm under your rule. Okay. 2 truths and a lie. Okay. Places that I have visited in Scotland. Alright? Places I have visited in Scotland. I have visited Edinburgh. I have visited... where is it? It's not all the way up here, is it? I visited... Let's do it on a proper Google map here. Let's open up a Google map and I'll show you 3 places that I visited in Scotland, and I'm lying about one of them. Oh. Okay, I just doxed myself, if any of you know geography, which maybe you don't, but whatever. Where is Loch Ness? Is it actually here? Yes, it is actually up here. So I have visited Edinburgh, which is the capital of Scotland and my capital in game. I have visited Loch Ness, which includes Urquhart Castle, and is of course where Nesse is from. And I have visited Islay, which is world famous for its unique Islay Scotch whiskey. All right? 2 of those are true. 1 is a lie. Edinburgh, Loch Ness, and Islay. That's 3 lies? Pie? How did I get an event while I was paused? Loch Ness is the lie? Okay, Sleepy. I meet with my retinue in Edinburgh when the road twists and takes us in close to the plains. It is there I see it once more, shimmering in the sun, the white hair. I turn to alert the others, but as I turn back, the hair is already gone. It taunts me. I gain 80 stress from that. Holy. I need some drank. I need some drank right now. Holy. Boom. And I need to call a hunt. There we go. Stress is back under control. Go hunting for a bit. To the abhorrent King Gillibrand, may wisdom ever elude you. It seems that there is no recourse for a dispute other than to settle in the battlefield. Who are you? We have a dispute? Oh my goodness. Look at the size. Oof. I may die from this. I'm gonna go for it. I'm injured. That's fine. Who am I at war against? I'm at war against somebody who's landing up there. Who are my allies? I don't have any allies. Do I have any unmarried children? You. Find a spouse. Let's go alliance power. The Kingdom of Aquitaine. That's a pretty powerful ally. Let's go. Oh, and they'll accept a matrilineal marriage. Boom. They're just Varangian adventurers, so cool. Yeah, they're an invading army, so they're gonna come and depose me. You have children that could be all right. Arrange a marriage. No, that's within my realm. Find a spouse. Let's go alliance power. Principality of Poas, County of Augsburg. County of Saarbrücken. They all suck. All those suck. We're gonna have to rely on this guy. Okay. So the answer to Two Truths and a Lie is Isla. I have never visited Isla before, but I have been to Edinburgh a couple of times, and I've been to Loch Ness once. Both of which are really, really cool places. Alright. I think... Alright, raise all the troops here. There we go. We're gonna call in the King of Aquitaine. Is it gonna cost me... Yeah, he'll accept. Is it actually gonna cost me prestige? No. Excellent. We return home in disappointment because the, okay. Alright. Gelatinous cube. I think it's Isla because I lean too heavy into the whiskey. Oh, but I love whiskey. I love whiskey. That was to throw you guys off. So I thought for sure. Alright. A horde of disjointed pirates, landless freemen, desperate lesser children, and other assorted miscreants have joined the Ulfr in his proposed assault against my holdings. Although the size of the force is formidable, they lack discipline or loyalty, with each scrounged mercenary focused exclusively on what they can get out of the war first and foremost. Unlike a conventional foe, it might be possible to simply deal directly with the invaders. Perhaps a bargain can be struck. If it's land they want, why not give it to them? High Chiefdom of Moray? Nay. 225 gold. So what are my armies looking like? I've got about 6,000. He's got almost 5,000. Nay, we'll be fighting them off the old-fashioned way. I think we can do it. Kind of caught the scent of it. Good job, Flannel. Ever drank a white whiskey? Do you mean like a moonshine? Ranting Andy? A flumph could be very cool. Yeah. Alright. We got 8,800 troops coming in here. We got our relief force. They're sieging down territory held by the Moray. We'll allow it. We'll allow it for now. Let us position ourselves across the river. They'll have to make a river crossing to get to us. Flumphs are awesome. That is true. Especially this group here is really bad quality. I'm gonna wait for Aquitaine to come in and reinforce me, and then I might make an attempt for the lower quality army. But Edinburgh, because the way Ghost voice went up at the end of the world, at the end of the word. Ooh, trying to find my tell. Actually, I'm a really bad liar. Just in case anyone knows, like when I play card games, my strategy, if I'm playing a card game where part of an element of the game is to bluff, my strategy is to always look like I'm failing at bluffing. because when I actually bluff, I'm going to fail at bluffing. So I always look like I'm up to something. That's my strategy, because I can't convincingly bluff in a card game. French bailout of 933, yeah. Lessons from the past. Though I will surely see many battlefields before I meet my maker. I don't know how true that is. I'm 68 years old. And it's only the year 933. My library holds tales of war from 100 lifetimes. I've recently acquired the tome of the Great Siege of Constantinople, as well as a time-worn scroll written in some ancient language. Who knows what forgotten secrets it holds? I can read the newer tome. Studied an old battle marshal +1. Attempt to translate the old scroll. I will attempt to translate the old scroll. And then the other reason why I'm going to let them siege this down for a bit is because the biggest threat to me right now is the High Chiefdom of Moray within my kingdom. And basically anything that weakens them is good for me. Even with the help of a dusty glossary, the scroll is reluctant to share its secrets, but I press on. As the night progresses, the most incredible story unfolds before me. By blocking the narrow coastal pass at Thermopylae, the massively outnumbered Greek troops held off the Persian army for 7 days. During this last day, when King Leonidas was outflanked, he dismissed the bulk of his army and guarded their retreat in a glorious last stand. The heroism of his troops is a testament to the power of a patriotic army defending its native lands. I get studying ancient texts, so learning +2. I'm gonna focus on the translation process because I need more learning.
When I got
need
that
to
5
unlock
million
some
pepper
technologies.
sauce in my asshole.
Andrew, how are you doing, sir? Euchre, I am not a big card game player, but Euchre does indeed exist on this side of the country. Alright. We're gonna hem them in. Actually, no, we're gonna go for the higher quality. We're gonna go for the higher quality army first. Here we go. Waiting on a pal to arrive. Hey! I know that you are Flannel McCongall's real killer. If you wish for my silence, do as I say. Oh. My favorite movie soundtrack of all time is the Imperial March. Crap beginning of the week, so I hope it turns around. Andrew, if I can do anything to help turn that around, I'm gonna I would name it. And if you need to, like, if the beginning of the week has been tough for you and you want to talk about it, like, send me a DM. Send me a DM. I'd love to talk about it and see if, you know, there's anything I can do, even if it's just to be an ear to listen. Who is this? Strathern. It's my heir. He is gonna gain a weak hook on me. I accept. I'll do what you say for now. More mayor of Strathern. Alright, here we go. Play games with you tomorrow? We're already doing that, man. We're already doing that. Oh, vinyl! Final! Oh, okay. The only thing that has improved my respect for you immensely. The only thing that could have improved my respect for you even more is if you had actually followed through with it. But the fact that you seriously considered it has increased my respect for you, which was already like beyond the reach of my webcam, right? It's somewhere up there is where my respect for you already is before I learned that. Wasn't as comfortable with yourself back then. You know what? I get that. Yeah, you know, it's a funny thing, Vinyl. Like, Megan and I have actually talked about this a couple of times, and if we had to go back and redo our wedding, it would have been completely different. We're happy with the way our wedding was, but if we had to go back and redo our wedding, it would be very different. It would be much less, you know, it already wasn't ostentatious in the first place, but it was like pretty traditional in the sense of like you need to spend a bunch of money to get a DJ, to rent a hall, to have like a really good like high class meal put together with a chef, and like all the traditional stuff that you have to do. Like we need to worry about the place settings and the centerpieces on the tables and things like that, which isn't something that either of us naturally cared about in the first place, but we did it because it was what you were supposed to do. Now we're like, dude, like what could we have spent that money on? You know, we would have been out of, yeah, the social norms. You know, why not save that money and not take out a student loan for a year, right? Why not save that money and, you know, put it towards the down payment on a house or something like that? Yeah, that's what we would do if we did it over again. We would just elope 100%. Okay, we are currently winning this fight. That's, you know what? That's a good place to check for wedding ideas, Andrew. Right? Like if anybody in chat is thinking like, I'm about to go get married, what are some ideas for a good wedding? Like, never mind Pinterest, right? Put Pinterest away, put Insta away, right? Check your butthole, right? And you'll find some really good wedding plans in there. I promise you. You can't elope, but oh honeydew. Oh no, my counselor. Who is he? Who is he? My counselor died in this battle. He was my steward. Yeah, I only have a really bad steward now. Today, with the passing of Mormer Kindlebane, the future of Alba has changed in course. We will never know what kind of king he would have become, or if death is a blessing or a curse on this kingdom. Mormer Kindlebane has died. Sharia. What's Pinterest? Pinterest is a website where people will basically it's a bookmark board. You build your own bookmark board, Pinterest is really good for recipes. That's what I use. Pretty much all I use it for is recipes. But yeah, it's basically a board of bookmarks that people have, and you can see each other's bookmark boards. I use it for recipes, and in the past I've used it for like RPG art. For like art for my RPG like tabletop games that I might run. Okay, what was I thinking? Oh, he was my heir. He was my elected heir. Now they need to vote for somebody else. Craft projects that'll never do. Yeah, it's good for that. Essentially, what Pinterest has become is like a home and garden kind of website. Boom! Destroyed. Alright. Jarl Ulfr lost Viking exile. I gained 350 prestige. Allies shared 150 prestige based on their contribution. So I'll get most of that. I gain reprieve from Scandinavian adventure. Somehow this character has won a measure of respite from the relentless Viking hordes. I will not be attacked by landless Scandinavian adventurers for 5 years. And the Duchy of the Northern Army is destroyed. We can disband our armies. We've won. I need a new Chancellor. Earl Kilburn. Sure. Integrate title. The target title becomes the de jure part of my primary title. Oh, so I can make stuff. So if you look at this, so I'll show you this in a second, what de jure means. Utrest. love, but also pout. I have a new D&D campaign and I can finally be a player again. Oh, Cult Cow, being a player is so much fun. Yeah, I'm starting up a D&D campaign with some colleagues. We're gonna do a teacher D&D campaign pretty soon. Better homes and toilets. Curse of Strahd. Heard it's good. Yeah, we are gonna be playing Tomb of Annihilation. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm thinking I'm gonna play a wizard. I played like a greatsword fighter. The last time we made an abortive attempt at this campaign before. We only got a couple sessions in when it became too hard to schedule, and we unfortunately had to go hiatus. We're just going to start it all over again. This time I'm going to play a wizard, and the idea that I got for it was from my first session playing Sea of Thieves with Andrew and Peyton and Billy Rids. Where I got a hold of a staff and I kind of let it get to my head, and I was entirely too dangerous with this magic staff that we found. So I'm gonna be a wizard who's like a pirate who's turned adventurer, I guess. I'm gonna try to go for like a lightning, electricity and thunder themed wizard, like a sea and storm kind of wizard. Extra jour on the side. Okay, yeah, de jour, soup de jour. Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. So I'm trying out the Damn Fear. Nice. Yeah. I'm looking forward to playing a pirate wizard. Playing a very wind-themed wizard. That's amazing. I know that the wizard class doesn't necessarily lend itself towards like an elemental style of play, but I might talk to my DM about like reskinning a few spells, like Firebolt into like Shockbolt or something like that. See if he'll let me do that. Oh, Cult Cow, yeah. Okay, so I'll show you what de jure means. Okay, so there's de facto, which means in fact, and there's de jure, which means legally, right? So de facto, this is the Kingdom of Scotland, right? This is the de facto Kingdom of Scotland, the Kingdom of Scotland as exists right now under my control. Now, if I click on the title, Kingdom of Scotland, we can see the yellow is de jure the Kingdom of Scotland, but you see this part right here that's legally part of England, like legally, historically, this is properly part of England, right? But it's got the yellow, the Scottish yellow hatch marks there, means that it is legally and historically considered to be part of the title Kingdom of England, but it's under control of Scotland right now. I can use my counselor. I'm not going to do this because there's better uses of his time right now. I can use this to turn these territories into legally not part of the Kingdom of England, but part of the Kingdom of Scotland. That will be a lot more powerful later, but right now in the early game, it's not really that useful. In fact, I might switch to foreign affairs to improve my relationship with foreign rulers right now. Shock bolt plus 2 damage to heavy armor enemies. That's a good idea. Oh, Megan! Look, we had a Twitch baby. We had a Twitch baby, Megan. Hooray! Megan, thank you so much for the 9 months. I know that I bought you that sub, but... Did I? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, Andrew. And hey, have fun with your friend. Been putting up with you way longer than that. Yeah. Subscribe to me for life. Okay, I don't want... Do I want her as my new player heir? I don't know that I do. It's just some niece? What? When I die, but the... Where do I see the election? Vote score. Why does she... Why? Okay. I need to...
I have a bell.
Yes, old woman. Yes,
See, when I
old
die,
woman.
I'm going to take over as her. I could take over as her instead, but I don't know. I can't designate heir. Do not have absolute crown authority. So I'm going to take over as her, but the crown of Scotland is going to pass to her. Okay. I don't want it to pass to her. So what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can find out some sort of secret in Strathern to embarrass her. All right, Megan. Yeah, it's just divorce to see where the divorce counter is. We discovered the innovation crop rotation. Crop rotation unlocks all tribal era economic buildings. Okay. What are we focused on right now? Yeah, we're focused on siege engines. Okay. Let's go. We're working on converting all of Scotland to Gaelic culture. Till death do us part. My dear Zetus, I may not have loved you, yet I feel your passing more acutely than I ever thought possible. You were always there, my constant companion. Did I take you for granted? There are so many things left unsaid. Later. Bye. Alright, let's find a new spouse. And we're gonna go... Fertility... No. Well, let's go all. Because we're very unlikely to have a child at this point. Let's see. She's pretty good.
If there are two things that I love in
Oh
this
my God,
world,
Bruce Campbell's
they
soup.
are sweet treats and delicious meats.
Welcome, Bruce. How are you doing today? How the heck are you doing today? Okay. I'll take this one, because I'll get less of a prestige hit. I, Maria, gladly accept your marriage proposal, blah, blah, blah. No. I will not be doing that because that'll just make this guy stronger, so no. He probably expects a council position, but he's no good at anything. Is he better than... Yeah, he's no good at anything, so no. How can I... She has more... Okay, she has more... She has a higher vote score right now. Okay. So my player heir is going to become the Queen of Scotland after I die. As things stand right now, which is exactly what I want. Let's spend 100 gold and have a feast. Welcome, friends. How long until I can adopt feudal ways? Absolute tribal authority. 70% of the tribal era civics. Ooh, I gain 100 and... Time to crack open my secret stores.
Welcome to All Things Scottish. Our slogan is, if it's no Scottish, it's crap!
If it's not Scottish, it's crap. Right, it's time to crack open my secret stores. I get 150 prestige and plus 0.5 prestige a month. Yeah. Oh no. Or not. Well, my alliance with Aquitaine has served its purpose to keep us from getting trounced by Vikings. As the feast is underway and our guests are eating and drinking merrily, Mormor Kyril approaches Maria and me at the great table. Maria, my wife. This is a marvelous feast. All my compliments to the hosts. No. We're gonna get a household effort. There we go. My vassals like me more as a result. Wait. He's my new player heir? Why? What's going on? Oh, my player heir is also the winner of this. Okay. Okay, so gluttonous, arbitrary, and curious young man. Who is his educator? I'm gonna personally oversee his education. Until next time. Until next time, farewell. Farewell, friends. Let us build up. Does the gameplay here translate easily for a Civilization player? Not too bad. Not too bad. There's less of an emphasis on, like, developing your cities. More of an emphasis on managing your relations with different characters. So it's a bit more of an RPG than Civ is. Logir seems to enjoy our latest feast immensely. He got along quite well with everyone he spoke to, even the adult guests. Gregarious makes him a better diplomat, and he's spec'd into diplomacy. So let's Do it. Okay, our armies continue to grow in power. In fact, keep it up. Keep up the search. Oh, we need more champions. Right, more champions. And then what we can actually do is, so we've got 3 out of 5 man-at-arms regiments. Okay, we're gonna increase the size of this one. And then we're actually going to destroy this one because we don't need 2 bowman regiments. We're gonna increase the size of this one. Counters archers. Light footmen counter heavy infantry. Counter cavalry. Armored footmen counter spearmen. Okay. So there's like it's like a rock, paper, scissor kind of thing with man-at-arms. Let's get our armored footmen started. Let's get our heavy infantry started, and we're gonna upgrade them right away. Ooh, that was a bad idea. Actually, let's downgrade them. There we go. See, it costs us prestige since we're tribal. Once we're feudal, it costs us money. But when we're tribal, it costs us prestige because our personal like magnetism and leadership matters a lot more for tribal societies. And we just don't have the prestige income to maintain too many troops. Have been very on the fence. Flannel, you should watch. So number one, it's an older game now. Well, yeah, it's almost a year old. It's got an expansion pack coming out in August next month. When that expansion pack comes out, I would say there's like a 90% chance it's going to go on sale. So that's something you can factor into your thinking. Another thing you should factor into your thinking is to help you out is to watch some videos. Watch some YouTube videos because it'll show things in a more compressed time frame than this. The game is definitely a slow burn kind of game. So if the kind of Civ games you like to play are more long form ones rather than like small maps and quick duels and things like that, then maybe this is not the game for you. If you like to play more long-term Civ games, then maybe it is for you. That's right. Yeah, that's right. We've talked about humankind, right? Yeah, absolutely. Question of the day is easy. It would have to be a Tarask. I started a build with a druid character that has a pet Tarask and had to feed it 20 good berries a day minimum to stop it from ravaging towns when they travel. That's amazing. Tourney troubles, okay. As king, I have been obliged to attend a local wrestling tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. Looking around, I notice my vassal, Countess Froisa, sitting under a nearby pavilion, clearly bored halfway to death. She doesn't like me. On the other hand, this could be a good opportunity to eavesdrop on the conversation of other attendees. So she becomes my friend, I lose a little bit of stress. Discover a random secret from inside the realm, or I can lose 21 stress. I'm going to take her friendship and lose a bit of stress. There we go. Okay, now if I declare war on the Viking ruler of Meath, he still has much more military than I have. So instead, okay, let's recruit him. paranoid. Well, I'm near the end of my life. So let's recruit him. Gonna spend the money. Because I'm paranoid, I gain stress when I recruit more people into my court. I had a great ally. But my child, through whom I had that alliance, has since died. Now, Jinto. Can I elect Jinto? Because Jinto is a very powerful shoot. I cannot. Well, let's go. Let's get Jinto a spouse. And let's go traits inheritable. Okay, we want inheritable traits because Jinto has the inheritable trait Genius, which is the most powerful inheritable trait in the game. Like, look at his stats. And he's yet a young man. And then let's search for a wife for him by alliance power. Not very good prospects. So let's go all. We got alliance power. Duchy of Swabia is not bad. Duchy of Brabant is much closer. These are all like 60 years old though. They're all, so by the time Jinto comes of age, okay. So that's not good. Going for an alliance through him is not good. So let's find him a spouse by inheritable traits and by sum of all skills. And let's filter out people who are too old. So age difference 10 years maximum. We can have the pretty Ethelfled. The comely, everybody is pretty comely. She's honest. That might be good. She's a little bit old. So let's go with Hildegard. She's also from a noble family, which is nice. There we go. The man you were killed for. Yep. The man you were killed for. A flumph. That's the second person to say a flumph today, Bruce. You got good taste. Good choices. Daughter. Let's find you a spouse and let's go for alliance power. You don't need more kids. Oh my goodness. Oh, I still have the okay. All. Okay. According to alliance power, Earldom of Ossory and High Chiefdom of Connacht. Okay, there we go. So now I'm going to be allied to this guy. What's a flumph? Here, it's a D&D monster. I'll show you what a flumph is. Let's see. The only flumph I know is cauliflumps. I know. Cauli really when so it is a thing that a flumph can appear from a wild magic surge, and when that happened with Flutter Die in the game, there was much rejoicing. So there's a flumph right there on the right hand side. They're very, very cute. This is Donald Flumph right there. He got Donald Flumph. You got this adorable one right here. They're basically like psychic flying jellyfish from another dimension, and they're extremely timid. Yeah. Yep. Flumps are just very cute. It's true. It is true. Okay. I'm actually going to take a real quick intermission. We are poised to... What's this guy's... This guy's military is not super strong. Mercenaries can almost afford some mercenaries. We're 73-68 versus 79-51. So we're very close. But we're going to definitely declare war on somebody in a second here. But we are going to... No, you can't step on... You can't step on that Flumph. He's very friendly. He's very timid. He's very kind. Don't do that. I'm going to take a quick intermission. Before I do, because we've rotated in some new people in the chat, I just want to talk about what we're going to be doing for the special 400 follower celebration stream on Friday. So the community reached a goal of 400 followers a few followers ago. So we're going to do a special stream where I'm going to be wearing oven mitts while playing games chosen by the community. If you have an idea of a game that you would like to see me play while wearing oven mitts, go on to the Discord and submit your suggestion into the suggestion box channel. Routine gratitude for rats. You're grateful for rats. Rats are adorable, intelligent creatures that get a really bad rap. Rats get a really bad rap, so I understand being grateful. I am grateful for flumphs. Because not every monster in D&D needs to be evil and malicious and dangerous and venomous and things like that. I'm glad that the people of Dungeons and Dragons took some time into developing the adorable Flumph. Alright, so in addition to playing community chosen games while wearing oven mitts, I've set some bit rewards so for people who spend their bits or direct donations. If you don't feel like giving Amazon their cut, I'll total it in and under the same total as well. Any sort of direct donations to the channel during the stream will count an equivalent amount towards these goals. But on the left hand side you have individual bit rewards, right? So anytime a person spends 100 bits, they can ask me any question. Anytime a person spends 300 bits or cheers 300 bits, I'll draw a little fan art of them while wearing oven mitts. I've got a stack of paper by my desk that I always use to draw that stuff. And then the cumulative rewards are on the right. So when we've reached a total of 1,000 bits cheered, I will mix a mixed drink with my oven mitts on. When we accumulate 2,000 bits cheered total during the stream, I will eat a chili from my garden that I picked off of my chili pepper plant. I have no idea how spicy they are, so we'll find out together. At 3,000 bits, then chat will decide what I put on the pizza that I'm ordering that night, etc., etc., etc. So I'm going to take a quick intermission. I'll be right back. Enjoy the chill tunes. Check out the bit rewards for what's happening on Friday, and I'll be back soon. Okay. Alright, yeah, so that 400 follower celebration stream is going to be happening on Friday. And there's what we're doing for that, a little community engagement activity. And back to Crusader Kings. Alright. So I have to figure out what my next move is going to be. He's got one brother as his sibling. So I gotta figure out how I'm gonna be dealing with him. Because killing him isn't going to break things up. I also have, this is rightfully part of, so I'm in addition to the King of Scotland, I'm the High Chief of Lothian, which is this territory right here. He controls a county that is rightfully part of my duchy. Can I tell him, yeah, retract vassal. Yeah. How is it an act of tyranny? He's rightfully my vassal anyway. What the heck? Okay. Oh, my level of splendor has increased. I need 750 before I can... Okay. Before I can level up my dynasty. Alright. We have expanded, it's not Gaelic culture to Teviodale. Let's work on Annandale now. There we go. I'm gonna make the whole realm Gaelic. Alright, we're gonna take Ulster from this guy. Raid capacity, supply capacity. Supply capacity is really good. It'll mean that my troops can march for longer through hostile territory before they start to take attrition. Any of you guys a siege engineer? No. Do I have any siege commanders? No. I don't think I need them. Alright. You are the main force. I'm getting stressed because I'm trying to sway somebody that can't be swayed anymore. And ski. Any good spouses? Any good spouses for Jinto? Oh, that's Leogir. Leogir. Could disinherit him. Or I could murder him. Oh. Let's do it. Because I don't actually like him. There we go. And we're going to actually put my counselor on the job to support it. We're getting to the point of my character's life that I do not particularly care if he dies. We're at that point where I don't exactly want him to live. Because the longer he lives, the less ability I have to... actually customize my next character. You're back with food. Also, you're going to sleep soon because of work, of course. Oh, pie. Oh, pie. Well, anytime you need to go to bed, mate. I'm so thankful to have you in chat with us this evening. A stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege, my guard informs me. The man bows deeply. My name is Ferdinando, your highness, and I have traveled far and wide and seen many things, but my family and I are weary of the road. If you allow us to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Embrace God and this will be your home. More the merrier, we have no room for the likes of you. I'm gregarious and paranoid, which is a terrible combination because of things like this. Boom, I gained another stress level. A likely story. You're probably some kind of foreign spy. I spit at my subject, giving me a tale of woe. The corpse around us goes utterly quiet. All eyes on the bewildered commoner and me. Evidently, that wasn't the response they expected. Leave, all of you! I become known as a strange recluse. I'm actually going to disband the other half of my army because I have no need of them. This is more soldiers than I actually have a need for. Grimier. Recruit to court. So I'm just gonna pile on the stress. Because that's gonna ensure. Competent diplomat. Is he a good fighter? No. Is he a good fighter? Yes. Recruit to court. Better to have more champions for my next character to take over than fewer champions. Cumberland loses Thieves Guild. Excellent. Gonna let him do what he thinks he has to do. Is he actually gonna march any troops against me? No. There we go. Send another army after him. Yeah, he should be happy he didn't lose his head. I agree. Give this guy a spanking. Get back here. Shirazina. Shirazina was killed during the siege. No. No, one of Shiraz's incest offspring. Oh, we almost got a rout there. Almost got a rout. I've died. And King Logir takes over. But I wanted Jinto. I really wanted Jinto. Okay. King Colablan of Alba rests in the arms of the Lord at 70 years of age. He drank himself to death, while no murderer. He will atone for his unspeakable crimes in the next life. King Logir ascends to the throne. Having mastered many skills, he is sure to be admired by his subjects. Alright. Active election. The bartender! First of all, how did you get that name? That's such a good Twitch name. Congrats on getting there. Second of all, welcome. Third of all, thanks for joining the Pepper Patch. How are you doing? Is this a game that you're familiar with? He drank himself to death. Yeah. Alright, Jinto. Jinto Maclan Macomgal is my preferred heir. The bartender, how are you doing today? I hope you're well. Best chancellor is my mother. She's my aunt. Best steward is also her. Second best is my vassal, Angus. High Chieftain Douglas of Man. And Helvis, my spy master, continues to be now. We need to sway this guy so that he will actually so that he will actually ooh, look at that. Princess Ida of West Francia, ally with France. Hildegard. She seems better. She's shy. Who will I get along with better? They're both pretty tough. This one. Way back in the day, I was originally with underscores, then they released the names from Justin TV, and I snatched it up quicker than... Haha! That's amazing. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, he drunk himself to death and bartender follows. Coincidence? Oh. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, the king gains lots of prestige from this. That is a good match. That is a good match right there. Conspiracy intensifies. Well, welcome. And if you have any questions about the game, bartender, please feel free to ask. All right, so I've got all sorts of factions against me. High Chiefess Lan of Lothian on the Alban throne. Mormer Atraban of Angus, who is not of my dynasty. That is bad. That is very, very bad. How did this guy inherit so much? Let's get rid of him. $75 for the bundle on Steam? Have you ever played games like this before, the bartender? Have you ever played any other Paradox Grand strategies like Stellaris, Europa Universalis, Victoria, Hearts of Iron? Do you like other strategy games, like grand strategy games, like Civilization or anything like that? I was sorry to answer a question with a question, but I'm trying to gauge. Because this game would not be worth it to some people. Yeah, decline. The steering on it sucks? Yeah, oh yeah. I can like playing games like this on a console. Jeez. But still, so I haven't opened it yet. Thanks for reminding me. I have to. Yeah, that's another game that I love. Okay, that's not bad. That's actually not too bad. If somebody was to depose me, I would rather it be her. Have the urge to rule with an iron fist and bring about the age of bartenderness? Yes. So the second thing I would say is if you're unsure... Yeah, oh yeah, so this game is basically Game of Thrones the game. In fact, the Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2 is widely regarded as the best Game of Thrones video game adaptation. So that goes to show you, right? What I would say, instead of playing the 70... First of all, $75 for the bundle, is that in USD? But what I would say more than anything is that there is an expansion to this game coming out quite soon, like next month, and in all likelihood this game is going to be going on sale when that expansion comes out. So I would recommend picking that up. Ooh, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot for not being sure how much you would like it. So if you're usually willing to drop that kind of scratch on games that you're not... When is this game going on sale? This game is going on sale probably in August. Probably sometime in August, because they're going to drop the first expansion, I believe, in August. And generally, when an expansion comes out, that is a sign that a sale is going to drop as well. And the game is a year old, so it might be a substantial sale. Like we might be talking like 20% off. Although I don't know. I'm not on the ins. I'm not on the inside with Paradox. So you really never know. All right, we took Donegal for Scotland. Okay. We're working on increasing our control over Cumberland. We're going to disband the troops. We don't need them anymore. There's not what more matter Aethon was expecting to find by spying on a secret conversation, but discovering Ite's illicit relationship does not hurt. Perhaps this can help my effort. Now let's see. Is there anybody else we can convince here? For 27 gold? A plus 82 for 27 gold? Yes. So what I'm doing, for anybody who's not sure, it's the factions tab here. I have a couple factions to depose me and replace somebody else. If my aunt deposes me to become Queen of Scotland, I don't mind because she's in my dynasty, and her son is who I want to be my heir. Anyway, so I don't mind. What I don't want is for the much stronger faction led by this guy, Artbran of the House of Aelpin, right? Because then it will put a non-Comgal, somebody not of my dynasty, on the throne of Scotland, which is bad for my dynasty in the long run. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to assassinate who I've identified to likely be one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful member of this faction, which is the High Chief of Galloway. If I murder him, successfully before they deliver an ultimatum to me and start civil war, I have a good chance of actually getting away with this. Been playing Banished a lot lately and get distracted by it again. I love Banished. Oh my goodness. The only thing that makes me sad about Banished is that they kind of stopped updating it. I feel like they could have done a lot more, especially because the whole like survival crafting settlement building genre has really taken off and become a crowded market. And Banished was really well positioned to be a strong game in that market, and they've kind of said game's finished. I know there's a strong modding scene still, but yeah, I wish they were still developing it. Shoot. We're starting a war. Now, can I call the King of France to war? Yes, I can. All right. So this guy's claim to the throne has popped. The faction is saying either give us the throne or it's civil war. I've said civil war it is. And here we are. Alright, King Louis III has accepted my call to war. My fiance's father has said that he will defend my claim. Let's go straight to besiege the Pretender's castle. Here come the French. I think they've got a decent-sized army. Dude, they're fighting war of their own. That might be bad. Coming of age. I'm a man now. Lost my childhood trait of curious. This is a bad war. Haha. The game is fun. It's tough to get up and going, but once you get things running somewhat smoothly, the attention grab drops off later game. Yeah, I agree. Have you checked out Going Medieval? It's very early access right now, but it's really, really nice. And I think already has a lot going for it that Banished, like it's positioned to have a lot going for it that Banished doesn't. New colony builder sim like Banished since I've been playing it. Right. Well, this is booziness. Haha. Gonna see this war going and then go to sleep? That's okay. Alright, lifestyle. Let's go diplomacy. Let's go foreign affairs focus. Let's go majesty focus with this character, actually. Going Medieval looks interesting, yeah. I've been enjoying it. Alright, this guy is going to come and support me. Here we go. That's right. That's right, France. Now, this game is not really a colony survival builder game. So that does not fit that bill, I would say, but it is sort of a, yeah, it's like a Civ style strategy game, but more like an RPG because you need to manage your relationships. For example, if I had a very strong, very prominent, very powerful ruler that the vassals didn't dare oppose, just die, to be replaced by a 15-year-old boy who had not even come of age yet. And so the vassals that were kind of like towards my last king, but were too afraid to actually stand up to him. Now they're like, well, this kid's on the throne. Now's our chance to make a play. Now we're going to put a descendant of the McAlpins, the former royal family that I usurped, on the throne. Right? And so because my relationship with those vassals was already poor enough to allow that to happen, now they've come out swinging against me. Champions and peasants. With the recent upset among the peasants of Mabel, one of my agents has presented a unique suggestion for taking care of High Chieftain Luged. With coin in the right pockets and agitators on every corner, we could stage an entire riot while the High Chieftain is passing through the streets. Time for some good old-fashioned mob rule. Boom! Just a little bit of stress for that, and he's dead. Now, it pulled him out of the war. Yes. Yes. High Chieftain Luged is dead, beaten, trampled by his own subjects. The agitated peasants went wild, seeing their liege riding through the streets, and tore both him and several of his champions from their mounts, beating them to death. Many peasants were hanged, including my agitators, which meant it cannot be traced back to me. Never underestimate the power of the mob. There we go. Now it's this strip that is at war with me. And that is a peasant revolt. Actually, that is... Strathern is a holding of my dynasty, so normally I would allow the peasant revolt to siege them down and ruin their province to make them weaker in the long run. However, because it's part of my dynasty and I may stand to inherit it in the future, I'm not going to allow them to... I'm not going to allow the peasants to siege that down. Yeah, well, this is an excellent game in terms of scratching that megalomaniacal itch. Oh, are you a writer, the bartender? No, his troops are not still in the war. Pi. As soon as he exits the war, those troops disband and go home. Stand above my subjects as a sovereign ruler, unequaled in the realm, dressing the part which resplendent garments and jewelry should serve as a subtle reminder to everyone that I am in charge. Resplendent raiment, diplomacy +2, prestige +0.5. That is actually diplomacy +2, stewardship +1 again. But that's only it's only a 25% chance. Or I gain 100 piety. I need the piety. This would be so good. But I need the piety. There we go. What is he doing? He is improving religious relations. That's what I need. Okay. Wannabe writer. Typewriting is curious. Collecting dust in the corner along with my other hobbies. ADHD. Yeah. Oh, man. I think the troops stayed in CK2 because they were like another faction and belonged to the leader of the rebellion. So even after people left, the troops stayed if raised. That might be right. Yeah, you could play that one. Like a lot of the game logic, this Crusader Kings 3 operates a little bit more smoothly than CK2 does. Like some of the things are a little more open and easier to control than CK2. And certainly the UI has improved a lot in CK3 versus CK2. But CK2 is still a good game, and you could learn a lot about how to play this game by playing CK2, because a lot of the game logic is there. Also, talking about writing, my wife Megan, she's Starborn Striker in the chat. I don't know if she's gonna pop up. I know she's watching a show right now. But she is an independent sci-fi fantasy author. Oh, Pi beat me to it. So she's an independent author, and she works like 9 hours a day on her writing, and she's very, very disciplined in that regard. And every now and then she takes over my stream for a book stream. Betrothed can marry. Let's tie the knot. So yeah, if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, check it out. Create a kingdom in real life and go from there. Yeah, exactly. For my marriage to Queen Ida, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my rights to collect the royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during a time of jubilation. I will take the prestige, because there's a lot of prestige, and I can make back that gold once I've defeated this rebellion. See, I'm not too concerned about the army up here because they're sieging down the High Chief of Moray. Oof. My Spy Master's intrigue skill has given me a reputation for underhandedness. Okay. Jinto McComgall, aged 15. Is she pretty? Is she pretty? I don't know. We're going to siege down the last capital, the capital of the last faction leader. Hi, you're pretty. You're beautiful, Pi. And I appreciate you. We better not be losing this war. Look at this. How can we lose when we're beating them 2-1? That's right. That's right. I've never seen you. Yeah, we saw you on the Google Street View, that one stream. Remember? Boom. Get out. Get out of here. All right. Who do we have in prison? Are you worth anything? 10 gold. 10 gold better than no gold. 10 gold better than no gold. 10 gold better than no gold. We have... Yeah, that grandma that we saw on the street. That's you, right? Alright. Oh, he's raiding somebody who rose up in faction against me. So, that's fine. Get raided, son. Actually, where are you going? No. If you're gonna raid my capital, no. No. You're not. Oh, he's actually gonna fight that guy? We will not stand for your vile oppression of good Norse Asatruans any longer. Now our time is at hand. With Tyr guiding us, we will rise up and free ourselves from your infidel rule. I have no need of such quarrel. You want freedom? You shall have it in death. Populist revolt. Who are they? These guys with the boats. These guys with the boat flag. Where even are they? Oh, they're right here. Okay, let's deal with these guys first. Wait for the French to catch up. There we go. Get our allies to jump in with us. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now we've got a Viking invasion. Uh-oh. Hey, you got into uni studying archaeology. Yes, Cult Cow. Grats, bud. Congratulations, that's amazing. Ooh. If I die, then Jinto can take over. That's so good. Congratulations. I'm so happy to hear that. That's incredible. Alright, 97% versus this faction. I'm gonna beat these guys up. Let's pay them off. There we go. There we go. We paid them off. Ooh, Queen Ida is burying my child. Alright. Okay, we've beaten him. He would be good to recruit. So let's negotiate his release. We're going to demand his conversion and we're going to recruit him. Because he would make an excellent marshal and he would make an okay champion. Wait, who was taken prisoner? Was Jinto taken prisoner? No. Phew. Okay. 97% versus the rebels. Okay, Pi, have a good night. Take care, buddy. Oh man, that's so exciting. I love archaeology. Well, you know that I'm a history guy. You know that I'm a big history guy. So archaeology. Sorry, Milneus. I beat one earlier in the stream. I beat one earlier. I told them, yeah, no way. But right now I'm facing a civil war, a Norse uprising, and then a Viking invasion now. I do have an alliance with the King of France, but as you can see, the King of France is not as strong as you might think. Still a strong ally. Not as strong as hoped. Enforce demands. I imprison all of them. Boom. Bish, bash, bosh. Now, who's in my prison? You. 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 You're not even my dynasty now. Hold on. Okay, revoke title. Is it an act of tyranny? No. Revoke atoll. Boom. That's mine now. Okay. You, the High Chief of Man. Revoke title. So I won't be viewed as a tyrant. Boom. Revoke title. So these are all the lords that rose up against me. I need to spend 100 piety to... Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's right. Give me that 100 cash. You! Revoke title. about Strathern? Actually, no. I'm not gonna, because she's part of my dynasty. I'm just gonna ransom her back instead. Alright. You, I am definitely revoking your title. Just so. And then I'll ransom you. I would almost execute this guy, but if I execute him, his title passes to this guy, making him that much stronger. So I think I'm gonna keep him. I think I'm gonna keep him in place. But I'm gonna ransom him. 45 is fine. 45 out of 50 is fine. And you? Who are you? Nobody. Would make a good spy master. Catholic and Gaelic, good. Oop. So I'm gonna negotiate your release. I'm gonna recruit you to my service. I am not running mods. I'm not running mods. It's a vanilla game. I played this game when it was first released a lot. Goggles Pisano, and then I kind of fell off for a few months around like winter and spring. And when I was playing, there weren't really any good mods in the first few months of the game. So if you have some mods to recommend to me, though, I would be very interested. So please do let me know if there are any mods that you recommend as like, okay, these are must mods. These are must-have mods. Okay. You are not a very good steward. I don't have a better one. Who's the spy master that I was... Okay, hold on. Okay. You. Okay, I'm gonna make him my spy master, but what I'm gonna do first, I'm going to grant you the title of Isle of Man. Then I'm gonna give you the council position as my spy master. And then I'm going to sway you, because you never want your spy master to have a negative opinion of you. Because if your spy master joins the two like insta deaths, if somebody has a murder scheme against you, the two guaranteed you're gonna die is your spouse and your spy master. Sleepy, here comes the Stream Loot pack. If anybody doesn't know, Stream Loots is a really fun way to interact with the stream. It's basically like loot crates. Who hit me with that reverb fart? It was Sleepy. Sleepy. Basically, they're loot crates. You can buy them. I have it set up like I can gift Stream Loots packs for free to people. So I have it set up that you can turn in channel points if you don't want to spend money on buying them. If you do, I always appreciate the support of the stream, but it's not necessary. So Sleepy has just asked me to gift them a Stream Loots pack, and so I'm going to do so. So Sleepy, gift packs, user I_put_you to sleep. 3 cards in the bundle. There you go, Sleepy. You have your pack. I'm newer than you. I'm still in my first game, but watching realize I'm missing the whole recruit value. I didn't realize there was an option. Wicked deep game. Yeah. It's a very deep game. Prepare myself for tea. All right, I've got tea coming up. All right. I still need to give away one more. Okay, who's a good court position?
He's okay. How's my wife's learning? Not very good. Okay, you. I will appoint you as court physician. It'll increase his opinion of me. And... oh, haha. Hey, Death Skulls 64, welcome. Welcome to the chat. And also Goggles Pisano, welcome as well. I'm so happy to see you both here. Welcome to the chat. I hope you're having a good time today. Just playing some CK3. That title has split between the two, so that's excellent. Of course you're very learned, Megan. Goggles Pisano, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pepper Patch. I really appreciate that. We can't see, but I actually have a summer follower goal right now. I had turned it off because it was blocking the Death Skulls 64. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pepper Patch. Hey! Thanks for the follows, people. We're actually really close to our follower goal of 450. My follower goal for the summer, so I'm a teacher, so I'm on summer break right now. And my follower goal for the summer it was to reach 400, and we're at 441, which is amazing. And just to let people know, on Friday is a 400 follower celebration stream where you can use your bits or your direct donations to influence the stream to do things like tell me what to put on the pizza I'm going to order, to make me draw fan art of you, to make me change games. I'm going to be playing video games that the community chooses while wearing oven mitts. So if you guys have any suggestions for what games I should play, put it in the suggestion box channel on my Discord. Yeah, I'll be wearing oven mitts, playing community chosen games all stream long, and I'll be doing some other fun stuff as well. So there's going to be some fun rewards put in place for that. Who's my auntie? Jinto Machlan. I gained the trait obese because I'm a glutton. I'm a glutton, so I'm a big boy. I actually didn't want to play this character. I had a murder scheme with my last character to kill him because I want to take over as this guy. I want to take over as this guy. So what I may do is, what titles do I have? I currently hold the High Chiefdom of Man. That's the only duchy title I have. What I may do is see if I can get rid of her. Actually, no. No. 10 years before I could do it again, that's fine. She'll either be dead or... but I'm going to actually... Here's what I'm going to do for the fun. I can't declare war on her. Shoot, I should have murdered her. Death Skulls 64, is this a game that you're familiar with? I know I was talking to Bartender about playing this game. My daughter, praise St. Bridget Ida, has given birth to a perfect little daughter. No, man. Cult Cow, it's late where you are. Enjoy your rest. Once again, congrats on getting into uni in your archaeology program. That is so cool. That is such good news. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And you know, we're here. We're celebrating with you. We're so glad that you got in there. So thank you so much. Have a good rest. You did the thing. Congrats to you. Take care, buddy. I have it but not played it too much. That's okay. Good Gaelic name. Dubessa, Bibin, Gormil, Garb, Dianum, Lacerfiona. There we go. Shank DK, how do you prepare best with titles, etc. for an heir? I lost half of the titles when my ruler died, and that is 50% of levies. So that's gonna happen until later in the game, Shank DK. So basically, now when that happens, siblings. I just found out this doesn't work with aunt and nephew. Like, my aunt inherited my capital duchy, which is kind of not supposed to happen. You know, you're supposed to be able to keep your capital duchy, so I don't know what happened there. I think because I was already the Count of Fife here. But siblings can go to war with each other to take their titles back. So if some of those titles went to siblings of your character, you can fight wars against them and one by one sort of gobble them back into yourself. However, and I'll show you absolute tribal authority. Almost. We're almost there, friends. However, if I go to succession, since you're in the early game, you're probably in some sort of partition, right? And that's going to happen, and you can't avoid it by setting up titles and things like that. The best way to avoid it is by limiting the number of potential heirs there are, right? So not having a million kids. Later in the game, you can get things like primogeniture, ultimogeniture, and house seniority, where one person will inherit all of your character's titles, right? But that requires researching more technologies and getting into probably I am guessing the high medieval age is when you can actually do that. Culture and regional, yeah, divine right, scutage, urbanization, heraldry. Yeah, you can enact high partition and house seniority as your succession laws. So you need this one in the high medieval era, right? Which is gonna be after 1050. After 1050. Yeah, Civil War. That's another option, right? You can always just have a good old Civil War. Who am I going to give Dunkeld to now? Do I have any guests that are good stewards? No. I'm sorely lacking in the stewardship department. Otherwise, I would set somebody up as a steward and give them that title. Otherwise, who do I have in my court? Is he any good at anything? He's kind of mediocre. Not worth it. Frekir, my champion. Let me see if I can... He won't take a conversion, so I will not give him a title because he won't convert away from Norse. Will he convert away from Norse? No, he won't, so I won't give him a title. Wickman, he's Catholic. He's Catholic. He's Catholic and Gaelic, and he doesn't have a terribly negative opinion. He's Catholic and Gaelic and is almost on my side. So I'm going to give him the County of Athol. Set up a new vassal who has a positive opinion of me. Where are your descendants? They've been dying, Shiraz. They've been dying off. How are you doing today, Shiraz? Now, who... This is one descendant of yours. Jinto. Jinto is a descendant of yours, I believe. Hey, listen. Shiraz, all of your descendants except for Jinto suck. And here's why. Because you inbred them all. They're all children of incest, and so they have negative health traits. So all of your descendants except for Jinto suck. So there you go. It's not my fault. Unless you're talking to Shiraz. Oh. CK3 now with more incest. It's true, not everything is about me. And that's the way I want it. Let's improve there. Loyalty or fear. As their king, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law. But how much is obedience without devotion well? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort can lead to disaster. Can I afford such risk? I gain a generous liege. Nope. Nope. Dramseal. Thank you for the follow, Dramseal. Welcome. Please feel free to say hello in the chat. Tell us a little bit about you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Pepper Patch. 442 followers. That's amazing. You have returnethid. Welcometh backeth. Exactly. Everything is about Shiraz. It's true. And we need to get Shiraz more descendants. Fear is a far more effective tool. I could just wound this guy. Ouch. And I'll get 20 opinion from my vassals instead of trying to... More descendants! What I'm actually trying to do... I'm sorry? What? What? I inherited... What did I inherit? The Kingdom of East Francia. I inherited the Kingdom of East Francia. I don't know how. Because my grandfather is Arnulf of Bavaria. Can I see what the title history? Okay. So my grandfather inherited, and then... Oh no, this is East Francia. Okay, hold on. He was King of East Francia. Title history for Kingdom of East Francia. Okay. He didn't have any suitable heirs for that title except for me. I just got handed a kingdom on a silver platter. Hey. What do you have to say about it not all being about me now, Megan? Yeah, exactly. I'll take it. Sounds like bourgeoisie propaganda to me. Yeah, that is cool. I don't actually own any territory in it. I expect this to rise up in rebellion at some point. But for now, that's gonna look at my income. +8. Yeah, they're gearing up for an independence revolt against me. So for the time being, let's use that income to actually improve our territory a little bit here. Where else is tribal? This is all feudal. This is tribal. This is a feudal hold. This is a tribal hold. Oh, they're actually improving the, okay. Already constructing in this barony. What are they constructing? They're constructing markets. Tax the ghost. Mercia is Murica? Yeah. I know that I've made that mistake in the past. Positive income. CK3's version of Nigeria males. You have a kingdom in Europe. Yeah, exactly. Hello, I'm a prince of Nigeria. I just need somebody's, I just need your bank account information to, so that I can store the kingdom of East Francia for a little while. Okay, so here's sort of the RPG aspect of this game is I can develop my character. Now my character has a diplomacy, he has a diplomacy style education, which means that over time he will gain XP in diplomacy, which then he can use for extra skills, right? And I'm gonna go diplomat, right? So I can send people a gift of money, right? And it will raise their opinion of me for a while. This skill, thoughtful right here, doubles the amount of opinion I get from sending a gift. And then it unlocks these, right? So diplomacy is actually, in my opinion, diplomacy and intrigue are the two most powerful trees in the game, followed by martial. They allow for some fun role-playing in this game. Alright. What I really want to do, what I would love to do, is I would love for her to die. For Jinto to succeed, and then to tag switch as Jinto. Okay, there's a betrothal in my kingdom for Phil, but I don't care. Ooh. Alright. Or, watch this. I'm gonna have no choice. Boom. I lost a little bit of territory there. But now she has taken control of Scotland. Her primary heir is him. We're going to get what we want that much quicker. And then when he corks off, we're going to be able to retake that territory. So this is a fun thing that you can actually do in this game. So I'm going to save in my number 2 slot. Thank you so much. I got tea. My wife got me tea. What kind of tea is it? Ooh, powerberry tea. I love my like fruit and berry kind of teas. There we go. Okay. One thing you can do in this game that is very potentially abusive is to tag switch, right? What's called tag switching, which is to switch to another character. So one way that you can abuse this in this game is if somebody declares war on you and you can't beat them in a war, you tag switch to them, surrender in the war, and then tag switch back to your original character, and all of a sudden they'll just surrender to you. That would be cheap. That would be abuse. What I like to do for tag switching is for roleplay purposes and to play the characters I want to play. So I'm going to tag switch, and I'm going to continue playing as her. And so now Leogir Mahornet is he's the AI again. Whereas I have switched back. Who am I trying to... Kategern. Sharea's daughter. Sharea's daughter, Kategern. Why would I be trying to... No. 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 Why? Why would I do that? Also, why do I have so many...
Sharia!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Did I actually inherit all of this land? How did I do that? This character is so powerful. Okay. Let's go here. Let's do, because I don't want fertility, let's do Majesty Focus. Let's get some prestige. There we go. Tag switch. Are you making fun of my Canadian accent, Shiraz? What do you say in your California accent? Teague switch. Tag switch. King of a country and your court is plotting against you. T. Granted a country via inheritance.
Fucked along the way.
Yeah.
That's not just the drug stalking.
There's my wife. And, hold on. Shiraz, I'm gonna check it right now. And check it right now. And there we go. All right. Oh, what's that doing in there? Kind of weird. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, there was some neat stuff in there. There's stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, Shiraz. So for anybody who doesn't know, on Friday, to celebrate 400 followers, I'm going to be playing games while wearing oven mitts, per the 400 follower goal. If you have any ideas of games that you would like to see me play, please put them in the suggestion box channel on Discord. Yeah, so Shiraz, on the left-hand side are individual rewards for bits donated in one shot. I'm also accepting direct donations in the same value, so 1 cent in direct donations equals 1 bit. So I'm also accepting that. If you're the kind of person who I don't like to buy bits because I don't want to give a cut to Amazon. Some people kind of feel that way about bits, so that's okay. I want to allow that as well. I frankly kind of agree. So on the left hand side, that Ask Me Anything, get me to draw fan art of you, switch the game, I pick. Give Stream Loots packs for all, switch the game, you pick. Those are all one shot, right? On the right hand side are totals. So once the total amount of bits cheered has reached 1,000, I'll mix a drink with my mitts on. Once a total of 3,000 bits have been contributed during the stream, I will get chat to build me a pizza. And that's right, Shiraz, if we reach 20,000 bits, which I set a super high and exorbitant goal that I know we won't reach for that, I will eat on stream. My 1-year anniversary is at the beginning of September. Technically at the beginning of September. I don't know when that stream is going to be. I don't know when the 1-year anniversary stream itself is going to be. It's probably not going to be on the day. Yes, Vinyl. Which I think is an exorbitant amount. I don't think that's an amount we're going to reach. That's why I felt safe. Setting I will eat on stream at that value. Oh, magical fight scene. Good luck. Hey, Megan, the bartender who's in chat here is somebody who's also interested in writing. Let's see. Labor Day weekend is September 6th, so it'll probably be over that long weekend because I'm planning for that to be a long stream, the anniversary stream.
Sharia. Needs more zazz. More pizzazz.
Sharia. Final, what is that emote? Spicy tater. Okay, so the story behind that, bartender, is a certain individual in our chat. Her real name is Sharia. I'm not gonna point out who that is, just in case they don't want to share. But there is a pop song from like the 80s. There's a pop song from like the 80s that's named Sharia. And then she was named after. And that song has been making the rounds lately. That's it right there. That's it. And I was kind of doing a rendition of that on stream. And Enlightened by Bravery, another wonderful member of our community, turned it into a sound clip. All right. So as this character, I now have 15 provinces, 15 counties under my control out of a possible 7. So I need to actually give some of these away. Now, do I have... Yeah, there she is. There's Loren.
What I wanted to do? You know? Oh shit! Oh shit! Woo! Okay.
She's done it.
Welcome to the silly stream that's been...
She's done it. Loren is amazing. My parents, this stupid plebeian name that's not an 80s song. I know, right? Oh man, Loren is amazing. An amazing, amazing person. Okay, who's holding on to this title right now? The High Chief of More, who is now a subject of the... Okay. Now wait. Is he my subject? No, he's a subject of that guy. Alright. So how do I usurp this title? How do I usurp this title? What do I need? I need 250 gold. Alright. So I'm just going to start giving away, first of all, no. I'm going to put him in charge of diplomacy. I'm going to put Jinto in charge of diplomacy. I'm also going to forbid Jinto from serving in the army. He's not a fighter. He's not a big fighter. He's only got 4 prowess. He would die in battle. Yeah, having an abnormal name is not fun while growing up. Yeah, I can see that. Not just kids. So that's amazing. Like when people, I don't know, like come on. Come on. Okay, Jinto Maclan. I voted for him. Goodbye. Yeah, like when, yeah, were your parents drunk? Come on. Like that's rude. Yeah, that's just rude. Why would you say that to a person? I don't know what people are thinking. Steward is this guy. Oh wait. Mormer of Teviodale. Yes, why don't you? Why don't you? And let's start to convert Annandale. Just promote some culture in Annandale. Mormer Machbain. Mormer Aiden. Is there somebody better? Fedech is better. Then we're gonna grant. Let's grant Inverness to Fedech. Inverness, one of Macbeth's holdings. Hey, Shank DK. Hey, we've got a couple other regulars from Denmark as well in this chat. Thank you so much for coming, Shank DK. Thanks for the follow. Take care of yourself. Have a great night. Thanks for chatting with us. I think, yeah. I think your name is lovely. Final. Whisper Sunshine or Lysergic Acid. Yes. Also, Endgamer97, welcome. Good to see you, pal. But yeah, it's nice to find people that don't suck. It's true. Alright. Now I can rehire this guy as a loyal... Okay. Let's start swaying this guy. Let's start swaying our realm priest. It's a loyal vassal. Do we have anybody else in our court? You can have the Outer Hebrides. Who else is in our court? I do not have the prestige to invite champions, so who else do we have that doesn't have land? You. Decent steward, actually. So let's grant you Moray. She's female, so I can't, yeah, she's female, I can't give her land. Can I? No. The doctrines of Catholicism does not allow rulers to grant titles to women. Oh, Catholicism. Oh, Catholicism. Will you ever change? Probably not. Cathmael. Grantier. Ross. Who else do we have? Jinto. Alright. So you get amazing names. There was a customer order I saw at work today, and their first name was Mustafa. Sounds so cool. I think Mustafa is like a popular name. It's like a popular... Isn't it like a popular like North African name or something? Hackerman. The Catholics canceled me and all I got was this t-shirt. No kidding. Okay. I'm like, I'm now plumbing the depths of my family tree to find people in my dynasty that are, but so much of my dynasty's died off. I'm at 10 out of 7. I need to give away some, Sloth! How are you doing, Sloth? What's new? I really do badly need to give away titles, but I don't have enough people in my realm. I could have won a free crusade, that's true. Okay, why are you working on control over here? Work on control right here in Annandale. Are you married to anybody? You. You. Invite to court. You won't. Drat. Sloth. Sloth, how have you been, my friend? It's so good to see you. It's such a rare treat to see you these days. I know that you got things going on, but man, so happy when you come up for air. You know what I mean? They're all women. And I'm not allowed. How do I have so many champions? Mormer is like a noble title. I need to lift and go trade post. Perfect. I need to create a title is what I really need to do. Because I only have this title. One thing is, you do not... So I could give titles to... like, I could give any of these guys another title, but it would make them very powerful. Like, it would make them more powerful. And the rule of thumb is to have as few landowners as possible, right? Like, she controls 2 titles. She is both the Mormare of Strathern and the Mormare of Lennox. Generally better to avoid situations where one person controls more than one piece of land. I'm sorry? You'll no longer accept this marriage? Is it because they're already married? Is it because they did it on their own? Yes, they did. Okay. That's fine then. They married on their own without me having to tell them they had my permission. Some might call that unacceptable, Megan. I don't. We're gonna make Edinburgh the capital. We're researching the onager. Our learning is okay. Our spouse's learning is amazing. You are... Oh, I can't make him my court physician. Oh my goodness. Look at his learning stat. I've never seen such a high learning stat. 32. Holy jumping. Oh yeah, I can poach people from other people's courts. Lonan. Not interested. Not that good a champion. Not a very good champion. Not a very good champion. Yeah, Lonan is not very good. Meldub isn't very good. He's decent. He's decent. Okay. I'm gonna grant him a title. I forgot I could do this, chat. I'm such a dummy. So I can actually poach people from the court of my rivals. Mormare Artaban's guest, steward and champion. He sucks as a steward. He sucks as a champion. Vilmos, the philosopher, Dexy. I hate allergies, I just sneeze and I need a new shirt. And gamer, no. No. Yeah, a little yoinkage to pad out your court. Yeah. This guy's learning. This guy's learning. Okay. He won't accept an invitation to my court, but let's give him the let's give him Carrick. There he is. He's a Magyar, which is Hungarian. Man, I hear that allergy. Like, I've got some allergies. They're really bad right now. They're really bad today because the air quality outside is absolutely terrible. Like today, the sunlight coming in from outside has been orange all day. It's brutal. Let's see, the development here. Where's development? Is 2. The development here is 1. So I actually want to give away Kilmartin to somebody else. You've been a thorn in my side. Are you good at anything? No. Are you good at anything? No, and you're old, and if you're wearing a mask, that means that you've diseased or something. Just preemptively take a Claritin every day. Now will you join my court? He's... Oh, that's her husband. That wouldn't be a good idea to give her husband land. No. No. We're not giving her husband any land. Okay, you. Who do you got? Oh, okay. Decent diplomat. Can't give land away to him. Her heir, so it's not a good idea to give somebody's heir extra land. Oh, he's got all sorts of people in his court. Okay. Able to steward, Dawn. Could get diplomat if nothing else. Let's grant you. There you go. All right. We're finally down to 7 out of 7. If we exceed that, then we're not able to actively, efficiently administer that territory. We start taking penalties to our tax income, penalties to our prestige. Our other vassals don't like us as much because we appear greedy. Like we're hoarding land, we're hoarding territory. Who are we swaying? We're swaying him. I really need to die. But I've got a huge boost to health. Can I abdicate? I cannot. I might be able to... Well, no, but I can't give away my capital duchy. Oh, yeah, there's Benadryl. Yeah, Benadryl will knock you out. No. Actually, if you have a family doctor... Jinto! 6 months, Jinto. Thank you so much. Listen, Jinto, I really appreciate it. Your support, your unending support of this channel and what I'm doing here is, oh my goodness, like it really means a lot to me. More, you know, that sub means a lot to me, but much more than that sub, like your constant support means so much to me. And look at those Jinto star emotes. Jinto, grats on woo, a new one. Did we what did we... No. That is not my new player heir. No. That is not my new player heir. That's disgusting. 14? No. Who are you? This guy. Disgusting. The bartender, thank you so much for that sub. You could have used that Prime sub anywhere. Thank you. I really appreciate that you used it here. That means a lot to me. That's so generous of you. Thank you so much. All right. I don't like what just happened. It was a bribe. Haha. Don't know for what? You'll tell me later, right? Okay. Jinto needs his profile boosted somehow. How do I do that? The lure of language. Ruling the multicultural kingdom of Alba comes with its own set of challenges. Foreign subjects often feel alienated when they cannot speak their native tongue in court, breeding resentment. My vassal Mormer Aethan suggests I should significantly improve relations with my Pictish subjects by learning to speak their language alongside my own. Time to hit the books. Hire a tutor to instruct me. Now, 65% chance versus a 90% chance. Or I gain more prestige by Gaelic being superior. I'm going to take a little bit of stress. I'm going to take the hit to my treasury. There you go. Learn to speak Pictish. Who? You suck as well. Oh no, you're great as a spy master. Oh, phew. Oh, phew. So characters can gain hooks on each other. He had a hook on me for some reason. Like he might know a secret that I have, or he might have done me a favor, and then he called in his favor, his hook that he had on me in return, and to make himself spy master. Now I can't fire him, but he's actually great at that job, so I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Need to banish myself back to writing more words. I can tell you, yeah, the fact that you pop into stream so much, I can tell you don't want to actually do it. All right, good luck, Megan. Jinto, how's your day been? So glad to see you. Language learned. After many long weeks of study, I finally have a solid grasp on the fundamentals of the Pictish language. With continued practice, my fluency will improve, but even this basic understanding has improved my relations with my Pictish subjects. Time well spent. I gain 100 diplomacy lifestyle, and he gains 30 opinion of me. I adopt Pictish culture. No. I'm going to keep my Gaelic culture. Can I move my capital here? No. I've already removed my realm capital once. Darn. Grant titles. So I can't grant him that. Shoot. Okay. Who's voting for this guy? He's down to 10. 16? Why is he 16? He's just some... Who's voting for him? Why is my vote power only 2? Current ruler. Other factors account depending on the title's law. Electors. He is just a baby. He belongs to my culture. He belongs to my dynasty. You know what we need to do, chat. You know what we need to do. We're gonna murder that baby. We are gonna murder that baby so hard. Oh, ho, 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 ho. How much do you cost? 137. Okay, I can get up. Okay. 168 for the Queen Mother. You know what? 63 plus 17 is what? Is that close to 90? 63, 73, 80. I'm gonna spend the money. There we go. I'm gonna spend the money. Because I'm tribal, money is not quite as important to me. If that makes sense. 200 and 400 for siege, okay. How long until I can adopt feudal? Adopt feudal has development in the Meridum of Lothian is greater than 10. It had to be 5 last time. Had to be 5 last time. Gross. Okay. Let's look at that. Development is 5. This is gross. I'm doing all right. Sorry, Jinto, I missed what you said. Nominal some beef with fajita recipes and fajita spices and veggies mixed with cauli rice. Delicious. Work went well today. Has a yearly review yesterday, which went well. That's amazing. Oh, I know that yearly reviews, even if you're confident that they're going to go well, are always a little bit stressful. So I'm so glad that you did so well on your yearly review. I'm doing all right. I'm doing fantastically today. As you can see, like I've made a few new friends through this stream today, which is wonderful. I've got my 400 follower special happening on Friday that I'm so excited for. D&D is tonight. If anybody doesn't know, I'm the Dungeon Master for a D&D campaign that we stream every Tuesday. Tonight that's going to be happening on this channel because Flutter Die, normally it's Flutter's turn. But she's unable to participate this week because she has, yeah, they're going to, well, they're on their way. They're on their way, Shiraz. It's going to take them a while to get there, but they're on their way. But yeah, Flutter Die normally is the host this week. Earldom of Carrick, where was that? That was here. Alright, I need to find somebody else. But yeah, I'm taking over this week. He's a poor champion. Yeah, I'm gonna be hosting it this week because Flutter's not able to join us, unfortunately. Okay. You can have Carrick. Congratulations. Loren! How's it going, Loren? Good to see you. Hope you're well. Ooh, he's in a bit of a pickle down here. He's in a bit of a pickle, isn't he? Isn't he? Sharia, 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 Sharia. Sharia. Loren, how are you doing today? Some people in chat were just asking about that. Yeah, the bartender was just asking about that song. And we shouted you out and we talked about you for a little bit. But yeah, Loren is, you know what?
That we need
Let's do
to
a bunch of
breathe
shout-outs
oxygen
right now.
seems very inefficient to me, and yet here we are.
So there's a shout out for Loren again. Wonderful food and drink and IRL streamer. Branching out into some games lately.
Pika pika. Pika pika. Pikachu. Pika pika. Pika pika.
Somebody else we need to shout out is Vinyl, of course. So shout out for Vinyl Stencil.
You know what I really want is the explosive rats, where they're just like.
Oh, not those, no.
I think that was Vinyl's first stream. That was your first stream, wasn't it? When you were making the always sneaking stabbing wall decorations. We need a shout out for Jinto Lin as well. Jinto just reached affiliate. Really, really cool. Really, really cool guy. Is there anyone in chat I'm forgetting? Ripperoni Pizzeria. A shout out leader. No, Ghost Pepper doesn't need a shout out.
I'm also going to go get food.
It's a clip of leader getting food.
Alright, chat. I'm just throwing a random song, and I will be...
All right. Excellent. That's the thing with the shout out clip player, is that it just grabs. Oh my god.
Sounds like he tried to use the bathroom after all.
Final.
He's okay.
He's
look,
back. Drinking his
I will
milk.
hear if he's
This
not
was
okay.
this was the aftermath after I ate the ghost pepper on the D&D charity stream. And of course I would be remiss if we didn't do a shout out for Shiraz. There we go. Final, you did not need to shout me out on my own stream. Oh my goodness. Okay. Loren redeemed dad joke. Let's grab a wonderful dad joke. Yeah, amazing, Shiraz. Yeah, your clip isn't playing. Why not? Why not? What's going on? All right, here's your dad joke. A cheeseburger walks into the bar. The bartender says, "Sorry, we don't serve food here." I've done worse. I've done lots worse. All right. It is time. One of them little Leoguir's wet nurses is willing to do what needs to be done. For enough compensation, of course. I wave my agent away before she finishes describing the purpose of the sharp needle. See it done, whatever the price. 55 gold. Boom. 95% chance to succeed, 95% chance to get away with it. Alright, baby's dead, Jintos are heir again. The deed is done. Leguir will never grow up, nor understand the world around him. It was apparently simple. A sharp iron needle against the ear, easily piercing the soft skin and cartilage. I dismiss the courtier before I am given more details. The wet nurse was caught, but executed in anger before she had a chance to confess any involvement in the crime. I had to do this. Against Reyes. That little kid is dead. That little kid is creepy, but he's also dead. The thing is in this game is... So, last time I played this game, I was hanging out in... So you can have the funniest events with little kids in this game. I was hanging out in a tavern with my niece of a previous character who is now dead. And my niece, who was aged 0, saw me making eyes at the bartender and offered to set me up with her and had a whole conversation with me. trying to convince me to, like, you know, just go for it. And, oh, you know, I see the way that you two look at each other and blah, blah. This kid is 0 and hanging out and drinking beer with me in a pub. Like, what? This game is hilarious like that sometimes. Okay. I need to sway my spy master. What a time to have the name the bartender. Oh, bartender. Browse. My attention keeps getting grabbed. Thanks for the hydrate, Jinto. Hydrating with tea. Lovely tea that my wife made for me. Can you die, please? So that Shiraz can take over. War declared. My dear friend, peace be with you. Seems there is no recourse. The Jarl Kjolborn of the Northern Army. There is no recourse but to dispute. For a dispute other than to settle it on the battlefield. He's got the army of 8,800. Do I still have my alliance? No. Do I have an effective alliance with him? No. Can I ask the Pope to join me? No. What's my army like? I can bribe them to get them to leave. I think that's what I might end up doing. Jinto, what? How many emotes do you have approved now? Give us a show off your emotes. Hey, Commodore 360, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna pay them. Oh, I'm gonna like bankrupt the realm by doing this, but I'm gonna do it. Wanton desires. Perhaps a new view of God. I can convert religion. No. I can gain the trait athletic for an extra boost. Oh. But there is a possibility. There we go. Sweaty stench, general opinion, lose some stress. Let's work off some stress. There we go. Athletic is generally a good one because it gives you some stat bonuses, whereas most ways of dealing with your stress come with penalties, like drinking or being rakish and going and sleeping around, right? Things like that generally come with penalties or risks associated with them. Athletic is a pretty good one to roll. However, there is a chance to exercise yourself to death. We got Jinto set up to be our heir. He is a genius. He's married to the pretty Hildegard Lotharsson, who's a good steward. I have others approved, but no spaces unlocked for them. Next one will be a ninja raid star. Are any of these like tier 2s or... Which I wouldn't mind. No, because I'm okay with this character dying. Because I want Jinto to take over. Alright, catch you later, Vinyl. See you later for D&D. Okay, and I gotta start buffing the development in this county. Gotta stop promoting the Gaelic culture and start buffing. Which most of Scotland is Gaelic anyway. We're gonna have a little bit of Cumbrian, we're gonna have a little bit of Pictish. Gotcha. Well, you'll unlock those soon enough. It doesn't take long. All you need is you know, one hype train or something like that, which it'll come. It'll come in time. Okay, increased development in Lothian. So every time progress hits 100%, the development of the county, which is its economic development, right? It's roads, it's infrastructure, things like that. The economic development of the county will increase by 1. And basically by putting my steward on that, he gets to add his stewardship skill to speed that process up. Commodore 360, how are you doing this evening? Man, it was wonderful to hang out with you for a little bit in Solo Bunny's stream. Play for fun and conversation anyway. Exactly. Same here. Diplomacy perk. Forced vassalization. So I can force people to become my vassals. Excellent. Can I use it on you? No. Oh, Denmark is a king. Oh, somebody formed the Kingdom of Denmark. Oh my goodness. Haha, his player era is Jinto as well. So I might get all this territory back later. Peasant rabble. That's okay. Peasant uprisings are easy to deal with. Super easy to deal with. Their troops tend to be of very low quality. Alright. Cornwall. Gwynedd. Let's conquer Innismon. Modern day Isle of Anglesey. It'll cost us 50 piety, but that's okay. Where's all of our... There we go. All of our rally points got deleted. We're going to expand our territory in Wales a bit here. My goal is to basically conquer all the outlying areas so that we can then more easily get into England. Which England appears to be more in the process of breaking apart than uniting, which is good to see. Any enemy troops? Don't see them. You're going to take a bit of attrition no matter what we do. So we're sieging down these two counties. Peasant rabble has disbanded. That's good. That's good. Don't want a peasant war in the middle of an actual war. How are we looking for champions? We're 10 out of 10 champions. about to finish this siege fairly quickly. So every 14 days, I get a siege event, which might be starvation, it might be desertion, that increases the speed of the siege. This character, let's see, yeah, both of these commanders have the military engineer, which means that the siege events happen 14 days instead of, I think, 20. First time it happened, I barely gave it a moment's thought, but my vassal Mormir Mathgamine has grown bolder. His challenge is no longer to pass unnoticed among my vassals. He is testing my limits. The others were sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. I will ignore him and steal his ideas. Mocking his unrestrained emotions will shut him up. Commenting on his graceful feet will throw him off. Let's mock him about his unrestrained emotions. Let's see what he's got. Hey, there we go. We got him. My constant snide remarks about Mormir Mathgamain's unrestrained emotions really seem to have gotten to him. Since the others began to follow my example, Mormir Mathgamain has grown more and more hesitant. Now he remains quiet, eyes cast low. Cruel, perhaps, but it had to be done. So I gained a hook on him, so I can use it to put some pressure on him. So he challenged my authority and failed. Alright, let's speed this up by adding more troops to the siege. It'll increase our attrition, but this is going to be a short war. We're going to combine this invasion force into one. There we go. We've greatly sped up the siege. Speed up time a little bit for this to go a bit faster. Okay, we're getting some desertion, rampant disease, defenders are starving. We need more of those desertion events. Alright. The guy I was trying to sway has been swayed. You. Let's sway you. Let's increase your opinion of me. Thick as thieves. As of late, I often see my son in Jinto and my vassal Mormir Mathgamain around the castle, deep in conversation. It truly seems to have found common ground. So this guy that I was just feuding with is now best buds with my boy Jinto. My boy Jinto right here. He doesn't have an heir yet. That's not good. You know what? Let's let them be friends. So that when Jinto takes over the kingdom, he's got a vassal who's going to be loyal to him. Alright, let's go with this. Hurry up. Get those siege events going. We're moving into winter. My friend Kolbjorn died. One of my vassals died. That's okay. I get a bit of stress from that, but I can handle it. The siege is taking forever. They've really upgraded the fort. Let's turn the speed up again. Hey, Jinto got somebody to like me. Good for you. New diplomacy perk is available. Accomplished forger. So fabricate claim on a county is now 75% faster. Alright, 10 more days, and then this county is ours. We have won the siege. How are we losing this badly? How is that possible? How do they have that much advantage? Are we actually going to lose this battle? Or we way outnumbered them? That's terrible. That's not good. That is not good. That is not a good thing. Okay, we can't have them on the same county or else they'll start to take attrition damage, so let's move them. Let's change our marshal over to organizing levies so that he can refresh our armies a bit quicker. Okay, let's pay the money to... Oh, hello. I don't think so. Recovered the loot. What is that? Our dynasty has unlocked Convergent Blood. Did we do that automatically? I mean, it's what I wanted, but... Oh, because he's our dynasty head. Okay, he went ahead and bought it. Okay. Let's counter wherever this guy's going. Good morning, Mayor. We're hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far. Some opportunities to portray my steward, Mayor Goodfried, in a good light have presented themselves. My lady, I pray tell who's the most noble person you've ever heard of. You are... Or me for more prestige. Yes, me for more prestige. Ah. Oh, I see. What does this mean? Embarked. -30. Oh, that's army health. Well supplied. Okay. Let's land on the Isle of Man. Let's just keep an eye on what this person's doing. May not have just pulled the trigger on the game. You blame me? Oh my goodness. Hey, well, I hope you enjoy it. I really do hope you enjoy it because I love this game. If you're having fun watching, I mean, it can be a hard game. It can be a frustrating game. Just remember that losing does not mean game over in this game. Like, we are conditioned as gamers that when we lose, it's game over. Losing every now and then is not game over in this game. So just remember that while you're playing. I'm sure I will need a time sync. It was fun watching, so I imagine actually playing it will be even more. Yeah, I hope so. I hope you do find it fun. Casey8515, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Pepper Patch. I hope you're doing well today. Feel free to say hi in chat and introduce yourself. All right, let's go for the capital. Let's go straight for the capital. All right, we've done it. We've won. So be it. Disband the armies and Lear is a guest that I will not grant any lands because he has really, really bad traits. You! I'll grant you the title of whatever. Whatever this is, Innismon. Looking at Bergman, I wanted to throw a follow down when I'm not worried. Well, thank you so much for that. How's work going? And welcome to the stream. Haha. Yeah, this game is fantastic. Mental break. No time to myself. Maybe I'll just walk to my getaway. There we go. Oh, neck deep in training crap. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything goes well. Hoping that Jinto will soon. She got baby. Baby time. I'm gonna be a grandma. Diplomat. So I am now personal scheme power plus 25%, independent ruler opinion plus 20%, diplomacy plus 3. Nice. Oh, whoa, whoa. Who is this? Yeah, I'll take it. Okay, I spent time with a friend and lost some stress. The Hat Dude, how are you doing today? I hope you're well. For a second I thought this was Mountain Blade Viking Conquest from the map. That's a good point. I loved Viking Conquest. I love that mod. It was a mod, right? Was it an expansion or was it a mod? Right. Oh, Casey, having a baby. Having a baby. Congrats. Congrats to you. It was a mod that eventually got official support from Tales World, I believe. Okay, that's good to know. It's amazing. I love Mountain Blade. I have Mountain Blade too. I haven't played it in forever. I really need to get back into that because I love that game. Number 2. Who should we name? Jinto. Jinto, are you still there? She's only 2 now, I guess. Not a baby. I guess so. By the time she goes down, I'm like game or sleep, and I usually pick sleep. No kidding. Tenderton Bare? I want to see if Jinto's still in chat. Tail Worlds, yeah. Oh, Tail Sword. Oh, yeah, Tail Worlds. Okay. Looks like Jinto may not still be in chat to name his child. Well, first of all... Oh, he didn't inherit genius. He's quick, though. You know who's quick? ATM Zero is. Let's name the child ATM Zero. My grandson. My baby grandson. All right, and I think that's actually a good place to end the stream because I'm gonna need to grab some food before I jump back in. There we go. Before I jump back in to play D&D. So I'm gonna be play D&D. I'm gonna be DMing D&D right back here on this channel. So if D&D is your thing, please come back at 6:30 Pacific time. So in about an hour and change, in about an hour, just under 2 hours. Is that right? Yeah, just under 2 hours. We'll be kicking off the Winds of Chaos campaign, the next session of the Winds of Chaos campaign. I'm going to be joined by Cauliflumps and It's Woof. Flutterdye is not going to be able to make it this week. And so we're going to have some good old fun. So if you like watching D&D, please feel free to stop by. I'd love to have you. And we would love to see you. And once again, just to remind people that on Friday, we're going to be celebrating 400 followers. Thank you to everybody who followed over these past this past month of our big push for more followers over the summer. But to celebrate our accomplishment of our summer goal in only a week and a half of summer streams, about a week and a half, 2 weeks, we got there. We're gonna be playing some games. I'm gonna be wearing my special chili pepper themed oven mitts that Sloth Siren gifted to me. Shout out to Sloth. It's very kind of her to send me those lovely oven mitts.
No! God!
Oh, there it is. It was hiding somewhere. Phasmo, scary Phasmo.
You all saw that, right? Please tell me you saw.
All right, so I'm going to be playing games that the community votes on while wearing oven mitts. If there are certain games that you would like to see me play while wearing oven mitts, put your suggestions in the suggestion box section of the Discord. Additionally, during the stream, anybody who contributes bits, there are certain rewards for your bits contributions. So individual bits contributions are on the left. Things like Ask Me Anything, Get Me to Draw Fan Art of You, Switch the Game, Stream Loot Packs for everyone. Flam, you are a king. You're a king, Flam. Thank you so much. That's so generous of you. So kind of you to say. What a sweetie. And then on the right are cumulative awards. So once the bits cheers or the direct donations, if you don't like bits, if you prefer direct donations so that Amazon doesn't get their cut, which I won't complain about because Amazon is Amazon. So once the cumulative cheer reaches 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 across the entire stream, you're going to have those rewards happening. So mix a drink with Midson, eat a chili from my garden. I have no idea how hot they are. We'll find out together. Chat builds my pizza, so I'm going to be ordering a pizza that night. And chat's going to decide what goes on my pizza if we get 3,000 cheer in total. I'm going to give away a Steam gift card of $25 USD at 4,000 bits. At 5,000, I'm going to put on a blindfold and invite someone to jump into Discord with me and guide me through a challenge run. I'll play a community game like Jackbox or Gardic, still while wearing my oven mitts, for an hour at 6,000. At 10,000, chat picks my outfit for my 1 year anniversary stream. That's going to be happening in September. So I will wear whatever chat tells me to wear as long as it is TOS appropriate and not offensive or hurtful to anybody else in the community. And then my community knows that I never eat on camera. And so I set a 20,000 bit goal that I will eat on camera, since people like to troll me with that if we reach that goal. But I know that we're never going to reach it. So Flam, if you want me to spend my 1 year streaming anniversary stream wearing a maid outfit, I will do that. I will do that if we reach the goal. That's the stipulation. All right, folks. So I need to find somebody to raid, and in the meantime, and or goth boy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are going to raid. Great idea. We're gonna raid somebody that I recently came across, but haven't really interacted with them too much. Oh no, you know what? We're gonna save that for another time. We're gonna save that for another time. Peyton just came online. So Peyton, wonderful person, has raided me a couple of times. Let's return the favor. /raid pay top skidly bop. Peyton is a super cool person. He's a VTuber. He looks like he's going to be playing some VR chat. So let's hang out with him if that's your thing. If not, feel free to drop the raid message, say hey to Peyton. Really recommend you throw him a follow because he's a really cool dude and really funny. Lots of fun to hang out with him. So we're gonna give him a raid right at the top of his stream as he's still getting ready. We're gonna troll him a little bit with that. Your positivity for the stream. For those of you who are new to the stream, I end all of my streams with a little positive message for everyone, a little positivity to carry forward into the rest of your day. And here's your positivity for this stream. You are not your mistakes. They are what you did, not who you are. So forgive yourself, right? You're not your mistakes. They don't define you. They're things that you did, right? They're not who you are. Chat, remember that I believe in you. I love you. I hope to see you later on tonight for some D&D over on this very channel with Cauliflumps and It's Woof joining us. And yeah, see you soon. Bye.